seriously, you guys have no idea how badly I wanted to say that today. So I have, though. I've been thinking all day, literally all day, about what exactly I was going to say when I came out here. And I think the best way to describe this conversation we're about to have is this is a good news, bad news type situation. But let me start with the good news, because after everything that's gone on these past few months, I have a whole new appreciation, not just for pro wrestling, but for my life. When I was 9 years old, all I ever wanted to do was be a professional wrestler, and I've got to do some really, really awesome stuff. It also made me realize how much I miss getting to be here. Because the past few months, I was really, really banged up, everybody. I had a shoulder that was torn to shreds. More importantly, I had 2 back-to-back very serious head injuries. And I'm gonna be honest, I was really, really scared. I was seeing doctors multiple times a week, torn to shreds. More importantly, I had 2 back-to-back very serious head injuries. And I'm gonna be honest, I was really, really scared. I was seeing doctors multiple times a week. I was getting MRIs done to my brain. I had headaches. I had dizzy spells multiple times a day. If I was in a car for more than 15 minutes, I felt like, and sometimes did, vomit. But the worst part was the sleep. Because I would lay there, emotions all over the place, anxiety high, and I couldn't figure out why. I'd have to get up at 3, 4 in the morning and pace back and forth with my heart racing out of my chest. Britt would wake up and go, "Oh my God, are you okay? What's wrong?" And I would look at her with a tear in my eye and said, "I don't know what's happening to me." The thing is, none of you knew what was happening to me either, but so many of you were there for me. Seriously, every single day, I'd read things like, "I miss Adam Cole. I hope Adam Cole is recovering all right." I don't care if Adam Cole never wrestles again. I just want him to be okay. And that meant the world to me. Because pro wrestling, at the end of the day, pro wrestling is a give and take type of situation. We give you everything that we have, the fights of our lives, and in turn, you show us appreciation. I had given you nothing for 6 months, but you were still there for me. For that, I am eternally grateful. Thank you.
Instantly hooked. And when I started training to become a pro wrestler, I got as much of your tape as I could possibly get my hands on. I watched you all the way to your days in CZW, where you won championship gold. I watched you go to every single top independent and become the hottest free agent in the world. And then I watched you go down to Florida and shock the system. You were so good. You were Shawn Michaels' handpicked guy. You were so good. You became the greatest world champion in the history of that company, and that, my friend, is undisputed. Little wordplay for you. So, that's okay. I was a mark for Adam Cole. I was, because you were that good. So I followed your footsteps. I went to CZW, where I won gold. I became a top name on the independents. And deep down in my heart, I knew one day you'd make the jump. And when you did, me and you would have the rivalry of a lifetime. Two generational talents, MJF versus Adam Cole. But then this guy showed up. What happened to you, man? You used to be the Panama Playboy. Now, you're the Panama Game Boy. You sit at home behind your computer, playing Twitch, hiding from the sun looking like a virgin golem. Meanwhile, Britt Baker keeps leaving the house with your balls firmly in her purse. And to make matters worse, bud, didn't you used to have the body and the physique of a world champion? Now, no offense, you're so frail, you make crack whores jealous. You're just not hitting the same way you used to, bud. And I see what these people say online. They're saying it's not your fault. They're saying this company is simply, they're not showcasing you properly. And to you people I say, you don't have a clue what you're talking about. This company has done everything in its power to make you cool. The lights, the music, the cool t-shirts, the big match opportunities, the girl, your own reality show. You know what they do to make MJF cool? They ring the freaking bell. Sound familiar? Greatest singles dog collar match of all time. Greatest Iron Man match of all time. Greatest four-way of all time. The world champion, the best professional wrestler on God's green earth. I have beaten every single top guy these people thought were on my level. What makes you think you're gonna be any different, bud? And before you answer that, I read a nasty little rumor about you online, buddy. I read a rumor that the reason you made the jump to this company is because a certain individual in Titan Towers didn't think you had top guy potential. And that individual's name was Vince McMahon. Big fan, by the way. Zero touch here in Colorado. And you know, when I heard that, I thought to myself, my God, the old man's finally lost his marbles. How do you not see top guy in Adam Cole? But I gotta be honest, bud. Now that I'm standing eye to eye with you in my ring, you know what I think? I think Vince was right.
Was that the best that you got? This is the great MJF, the guy who verbally destroys people on the microphone. Instead, you're coming across like a toxic social media troll. Now, there's a ton of things I can comment on. First and foremost, I'm gonna brush over the Brit part, because I'm pretty sure she could beat the hell out of you. But what exactly is your obsession with other people's relationships? Like first it was Brian and now it's me. Now listen, I understand your fiance left you and you can't hold a relationship if your life depended on it, but come on. And truth be told, I think I finally figured it out. MJF, you are world class. You're a world class douchebag. And oh my God, my body. How could we not talk about my body? Not like I've heard that one before. You know why you bring that up? Because of my body of work. The matches that I've had, the interviews that I've done, the world championship reigns that I've had. Max, get real. You can't touch me. But if you really do want to go down that road, I got an idea, Max. How about me and you both walk backstage? We both piss in a couple of cups, and we see who's natural and who's not. Oh, you don't want to do that? Yeah, I thought so. I can appreciate and understand that you studied my career, but we are nothing alike. Because for 15 years, I have traveled the globe, shared locker room after locker room, this one included, and those boys and girls back there, they respect me. I know that I've been a bad guy in the past, but as a wrestler, as a man, they respect me, the human being, Adam Cole. You, on the other hand, Max, I don't know how to make this any more clear. I swear on my life, there's not a single person back there who respects you. If you were to go up to any of them and ask, do you respect me? They would laugh in your face. They think you're selfish. They think you're conceited. They think you're lazy. You do the bare minimum to collect that paycheck and walk around with that world title. Max, I speak for me. I speak for everyone in that locker room and a whole hell of a lot of people here. No one respects you.
Oh no, you guys don't respect me? How about I cry into all my money about it? Huh? By the way, that's an awful lot of tough talk coming from Keith Lee's manager.
And there it is! There it is! Of course, MJF has to create a false narrative to hide from the fact that you're a coward of a champion. If you were a real champion, you would tell me to shut my mouth and you would fight me. But you're not doing that because you are a coward, you hear me? Hey. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, okay? Because I know that I'm wasting my breath. I know everything I'm saying is gonna go straight over that dome of yours. So if you remember anything from our little conversation, remember this. You won't fight me because I'm better than you. And they know it.
Don't turn your back on me! I will wrestle you any day of the week, and I'll beat your ass!
Attaboy, champ. Looks like we got ourselves a match.